take a step back, slow down, chill, and everybody can get home safely. Hi, my name is Vaune. I'm a motorcycling and automotive enthusiast. I've been riding for over 15 years. And yeah, love to travel around the world, whether it's on 2 wheels or 4 wheels. So it was a weekday. I was riding my motorcycle on the way to actually visit my grandmother, and then it was on a slip road from PIE to CTE towards Ang Mo Kio, where I realized that traffic was actually building up even before the flyover bridge onto a CTE. I thought it was a little bit strange for traffic to build up. So being on a motorcycle, I was actually on my little Suzuki DR200. So I was able to, lane split and whiz through traffic. What was causing the jam was actually a lady standing in the middle of a CTE. And I thought, okay, that's dangerous. My very initial and only priority was actually to get her off the highway because her safety was my utmost priority at that point of time. That was when I thought, why not I give it a try to actually speak with her and see whether she wants to hitch a ride on my motorcycle. I didn't want to startle her, and so I approached her and spoke to her in a very casual manner and calm manner and asked her like, how's it going? Would you like to go somewhere else to talk? And I asked her, where does she want to go? And she said that she was very tired. So when she said that, I couldn't really make out what that meant exactly. Was it a call of distress or was it something else? But whatever it is, my priority was to actually get her off to safety. So I asked her, okay, how about I take you to where we want to go? Maybe you can hop onto my motorcycle and we go somewhere safer to talk. And to my surprise, she actually agreed. Because usually when people are in distress, they may not cooperate so willingly. And also especially when it's speaking with a stranger. I guess it helped that I was a female and she was a female, so the level of threat may be reduced there. When she got onto my motorcycle, I told her to just hold on to me tightly because the last thing I want is for her to just jump off the motorcycle, right? She held on to me tightly, she rested her head on my shoulder, but that was not enough assurance for me. So actually, on one hand, I actually held on to both her hands, hugged around me and tapped on her hand gently and constantly, turned to my side and told her like, it's gonna be okay, alright? Just hold me tight and we'll go somewhere safe. So I took the nearest exit, which was a Bradle. The first place that I wanted to bring her to was definitely a police station. And coincidentally, a police car actually drove past us. So I immediately quickly took the filter left exit, and so I can merge and join into the same lane as the police car. So when I was approaching the police car, I rolled up next to them and like signaled to them like, I've got a lady on here, would you guys like to help? So just nice, it was at a traffic light, and then they told me, they signaled like to go to like the nearest car park in front. So that's where I slowly, carefully went to the open space car park where it's a safe space to stop and mount the motorcycle where she can get down my bike. Yeah, and then that's where we gathered together with the police. In terms of like motorists helping her, definitely I feel if possible, I would like to encourage, people helping her. I mean, avoiding her is not a bad thing, avoiding her carefully, but making the call into police station to report, and to get the help from our force is something that is good also. But yeah, it doesn't help to lend a hand and offer someone who's in distress a lift, at least to safety. It's very easy for motorcyclists to actually be caught in the blind spot of drivers. It's easy to get distracted, whether is it phone call or sometimes they're scrolling social media when waiting at the traffic lights and things like that. Yeah, so as a biker, I feel that it's super important to anticipate a driver's behavior, and always practice defensive riding. Yeah, I think it would definitely be helpful if all of us can, be more careful whenever we are on the road, whether is it pedestrian, like you mentioned, crossing the road. Don't take it for granted that they see you. It's better that you see them and you anticipate and you act based on that rather than take it for granted that you always have the right of way. Secondly, I will also say that would definitely make our roads more enjoyable way of commute if everybody could be more gracious to one another and just be more kind. Yeah, because sometimes I can understand, especially during rush hour, everybody is impatient, but that's where things may happen. Yeah, so sometimes just take a step back, slow down, chill, and everybody can get home safely.